Ted O'Brien, when will the first nuclear power plant be up and running in this country if you're elected?
If it's a small modular reactor, the first year where you'll have the first electrons from the first unit, the first plant, will be 2035. And if it is a modern larger plant, it'll be over 2 years after then.
And
so
when
in
will
other words, mid to late 2030s, Andrew.
And when will the second be in the system, and when will the third be in the system?
As you'll see through the plan we've already released in great detail, we are looking at a deployment all the way through to 2050 of 14 gigawatts. And so what happens is, one of the reasons you can keep costs down on nuclear, lesson learnt around the world, is to ensure you have rapid deployment, because what that means is you leverage the workforce, the supply chain, the costs, the procurement to roll this out. It's also why it's so important government owns these plants, that we understand the sites at which they're likely to be based. Of course, that's subject to feasibility studies and whatnot, but there's been an enormous amount of work done to identify those sites. We see no reason why that wouldn't be the case. So it would then happen immediately. What a lot of people don't realise is
how long would it take to set up how long would it take to set up a regulatory agency and have that fully considering your proposal, do you think?
That's a very short exercise, certainly all within the first term of government. And that is because, Andrew, we already have a nuclear technology regulator in Australia, APANSA, recognised around the world as best in class, and a recent House of Representatives Select Committee inquiry proved that, with international evidence being given, saying that Australia actually has all of the treaties in place to do nuclear energy already. We've already got a very sound regulatory body that needs to be expanded, no doubt, to licence and monitor nuclear energy power plants. But the best in the world are looking at Australia, saying you're already a nuclear nation, you have what it takes, you can decarbonise with nuclear at speed. But of course, now, till then, well, there's a decade, which is why you need to have a plan, and our plan is one which is still a balanced energy mix, but it means you do not close those coal plants prematurely, you pour more gas into the market as you continue to roll out renewables.
On the fuel excise cut promise, do you concede that fluctuations in the global oil price can wipe that out?
Well, Andrew, I think I'll let other commentators to, talk about different scenarios of what might happen with international prices. But our focus is to ensure that we can have immediate relief for the Australian people, immediate relief. And that is why we are looking at halving that fuel excise. Labor, by the way, is saying to the Australian people, we feel your pain, but wait 15 months and you'll get 70 cents a day. Labor just took $3,500 from taxpayers, more than they were paying 3 years ago. So they've taken $3,500, and now they're saying we're going to give back 70 cents a day in 15 months' time. I mean, seriously? Australians are hurting right now, and what Peter Dutton has demonstrated is an urgency on behalf of the coalition to ease people's pain, and that can be happening exactly immediately through the Bowser.
All right, briefly and finally, the PM started the campaign in Peter Dutton's own seat in Brisbane. Seemed pretty tactical. What did you make of that?
I think it's all just a marketing stunt on behalf of Anthony Albanese. So think about it. On the first day of the campaign, a marketing stunt, and today his big announcement is, if any grocery company tries to, screw a consumer, he's going to set up, wait for it, a task force. I mean, the Prime Minister is weak, his team is not credible, they are incompetent, and as prices continue to rise, the best the Prime Minister has is he's going to have a task force established to look at it. That's his big reveal today, Andrew. Welcome to 2025 election.
Ted O'Brien, thanks for your time.
And for yours. Thanks, Andrew.